Jay, I saw something come across my Instagram feed where they're calling your man a coach killer. Literally, that's the phrase. Because they were saying over the course of LeBron's entire career, professional career, he's had 9 coaches. And
About to be
so
10.
about to be 10. And so, you know, is this abnormal for a particular player? Um, what do you think is going on? What's your response to that? Do you agree?
Yeah, I think he is a coach killer. And it is abnormal for somebody who's supposed to be a GOAT or somebody who's supposed to be one of the great ones. Because, again, the people who you're comparing him to, they did have, at least one coach that they spent a significant amount of time with and that they weren't trying to get rid of. Like, it's a fact that LeBron James literally was trying to get rid of coaches. The longest coach he probably had was Eric Spoelstra, and he was trying to get rid of him. He was trying to get Pat Riley to coach because Pat Riley did that before, came down and coached and took Jeff Van Gundy's brother, Stan Van Gundy's job, and coached his team to the championships. He was trying to get him to do the same thing. One thing I know about LeBron James is very savvy business-wise. And he's going to utilize all that he has, all the acumen, all his relationships, all his influence to get what he wants. And so he's done that his whole career. Once he said, boom, I'm going to go take this trip to Miami and saw how it worked out for him, he's never stopped. And he's been about business, the business of basketball, not the basketball thing of it. It's been about business. And again, I get it. I'm not mad at him. I'm mad as a fan because I don't want to watch that shit. But I'm in business nowhere near what he's doing. But I know that sometimes we feel like we got to do it the hard way or otherwise it hadn't gone. So it's like typing up something when somebody can get AI to do it, right? LeBron was the AI of it. Like, why would I bust my ass like Mike and them and keep going through losing till we finally win the championship when I could just call my friend Dwayne Wade, call Chris Bosh, call this person. We hook up together. We know we're in the Eastern Conference. We only got to worry about the Boston Celtics and maybe Chicago Bulls a little bit. But that's at that time. And we are at least bare minimum going to be in the championship. Now, as you can see, they didn't win the 4 times they went. It was 2-2. But at least he gave himself a shot. Same thing. Went back up to Cleveland. Got with Kyrie Irving. Got old boy to come from Minnesota or whatever. I can't remember his name right now. The white boy. Now here they go. They made it to the championship every year. They ain't win every time, but he was in the running. Things changed on that Western Conference. And it ain't that easy. And so, but LeBron is at the point where he don't give a damn that much because he's at the end. This is where he want to post up at. His kids are going to school in LA. He's got, business out there. It's one of the most important places to be in this country. He know what time it is, but he's still talking his shit if they allow him to. But it's the deplorable for you to have as an organization. Frank Vogel won the championship his first season. The next 2 seasons he didn't. How's he gone? I mean, the next season, how's he gone? How? It has nothing to do with y'all or even the LeBron and also Rob Pelinka, general management. Right? So then this guy here, he took him to the conference championship against the Denver Nuggets. You can't beat them. Y'all not even set up like that. And then y'all ran into them in the first round. Bad luck, but it ain't had nothing to do with him. It was in every game. Coaches can't make you keep a lead. Y'all had games, the Lakers had games where it was up 20 points in the playoffs, and they lost. They was up then in every game at halftime. That's not a coach fault. It's not a coach fault. That's a player fault. The playoffs in the NBA is about who won it the most. It's no, I just got off a red eye coming from Atlanta coming to play in Toronto and you just got us. No. You know who you are. The whole season is came. Everybody got all the film. Everybody know what time it is. Is who won it the most. And y'all didn't want it the most because LeBron, in my opinion, is not a leader on the basketball court. He's not a leader. You got to lead those kids and you got to make them want to go further than what they think they can go. You got to push them past their limits. and you haven't been able to do that. That's something Kobe was able to do with a gang of misfits that he won the championships with. But at the Shaq left, Mike was able to do that with his gang of misfits. You haven't been able to do that. Every time LeBron won a championship, except for the one in Cleveland, it was pretty much the stars was aligned and the writing was on the wall. You had a great player, future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving, who put it to Steph Curry that series, and he matched Steph Curry's energy, and he was one shot up on Steph Curry. That last Game 7 shot. That's why they won that championship. And it is what it is. But LeBron James has to have whatever he wants to have, and the fact that him being on the Lakers, the expectations is entirely too high. So whether he says it out of his mouth or not, the expectations for him is to win the championship because he's on that court with that team. And if they don't win the championship, they're gonna keep blaming it on the coach, not the GM, and not LeBron James.